Welcome to the Holly Area Community Show. I'm your host Jody, and I'm here at good old Holly High School, and I'm here with a couple of representatives from the Student Council. We have Mark Pronto, who's a senior, correct? And he is the president, and Ellie Bauer, who's a junior, and you are the vice president, soon to be president next year, correct?
Yes.
Well, welcome to the show. We're here to talk about the Student Council, some of the things they've been doing. I know last time we talked about homecoming. So what's been going on since homecoming?
Well, since homecoming, we've done a number of things. For Halloween, we had a sort of dress-up day, and we had pumpkins. We had tricks or treats that we gave prizes to all the students. We did a turkey bingo day right before Thanksgiving. And then for the 12 school days before Christmas break, we did the 12 days of Christmas, where we gave things and had fun days every day before Christmas.
Yeah, so you really get into the holidays and kind of making school a little bit more fun. Is that the intent of having these?
Yeah, we just want to make school a more fun environment, because we all have homework and stuff. So we're hoping that our activities it's more of a fun place for students to be.
Yeah, and so what's coming down the pike? Now we're done with Christmas, so what's next in terms of holiday events?
Well, traditionally we've always done, for Valentine's Day, we've sold Crush cans, or Crush Pop, and so we're planning on doing something fun for Valentine's Day this year too.
Well, great. So is that all you do, is events, making school fun, or do you have some other things that you work on?
Well, we also have a couple times a year we do things with policies in school. Mr. Martin or someone comes up to us and asks us what we think on a certain issue. This year we dealt with cell phone policies and food policies, and he came in and talked to us about that, and we all discuss it and give our opinion on it.
Wow, and so what do you like about the Student Council, being on the Student Council?
I really like to be involved and, make it a more fun place. I really enjoy getting to hand out candy or whatever, if that's what it is, for the 12 days of Christmas. And it's a good experience for us to learn how to cooperate and organize things for the school.
I know that you've done a little bit of some charitable events too. Is that correct? Didn't you have a hat day or something like that?
Last year we had a hat day to raise money for Zach Gabbard.
The boy from Perham, who the basketball player?
Yes.
Oh, how nice. How much did you raise? Do you remember?
I don't know how much it was.
Yeah.
400,
Oh,
guess.
that's amazing. Yeah, that's amazing. I think that I've heard great things about the Student Council, and I thank you so much for coming to the show. And I think what it does is it gets you ready for the big world out there and the leadership that you'll more than likely take out there. So thanks so much for coming to the show. We're going to take a quick break and talk to the advisor, Lori Sandnes Beauchamp. And she is the one that sort of mentors you. So I'll let you get back to class. So thanks for coming to the show.
Thank you.
And we're back with Lori Sandnes Beauchamp, who is the advisor of the Student Council, as well as the counselor here at Holly High School. So welcome back to the show. We've talked to you before, but I don't think we've ever talked about the Student Council and just the intent. I know I was on the Student Council way back when here at this school. I don't remember having a lot of say in what went on in this school. We sponsored a few events, but how has it changed, and what is the philosophy?
Yeah. The Student Council, the purpose of the organization is to give students kind of a voice to what's going on in the school. And also a really big part of Student Council here is making the school climate just better and a more enjoyable place to be. And so they do sponsor a lot of activities like Mark and Ellie had talked about that really are just kind of fun things to make the mood a little bit lighter here and hopefully make school a more enjoyable and more fun place for kids to come. But it's also a really good leadership opportunity for students. Since I've been here, I'm just in my second year of advising, but I've really tried to turn the Student Council over to the kids to have them be more in charge of things. And it's been so much fun to watch the kids really step up to the plate and do just some amazing things with how they are organizing themselves and the things that they are deciding that they want to take on as projects. And so I would say the philosophy is really to help them be leaders, to have that voice in the school, and just to make school more fun.
Yeah, and I know most of the Student Council members, and you really do have an amazing group. How do you assemble this group? How did you come up with them?
Yep, the Student Council is unique in that it's elected by students, and so each grade gets to vote on who they want to represent their grade on student council. And so students that are interested in running, there's a few minimum requirements they have to have, like no Minnesota High School League violations. They have to have a GPA of a 2.0 or higher. They can basically fill out an application saying they want to run, and then all the names that get turned in are sent to the students to vote. We have 4 members each representing 9th, 10th, and 11th grade, and then we have 6 members representing the senior class. And so once the members are elected in, then the student council members themselves elect the officers from within. And so they are really unique in that they're chosen by the other kids.
Yeah, and so how often do they meet?
We shoot to meet once every other week, but when we've had more events going on, like for homecoming or the 12 days of Christmas, it's not uncommon for them to meet a couple times a week. And they usually meet during lunch just so they don't have to miss any class for it. But they do put in quite a bit of time outside of school as well.
Yeah, it's really great to have. I know most schools have it, but Holly, I'm just going to say it's an incredible school, and there's a lot of great things going on here. Any changes down the pike for the student council?
One of the changes they actually just did is last year the kids rewrote their constitution, which is a pretty huge thing. A lot of adult organizations wouldn't want to do that. So they did that, and there's always changes coming up as far as the activities they can do. There's a big push to have healthier foods in school, so that'll impact some of the activities that they do, but they're being creative about it.
Yeah, that's great. And yeah, they're going to rule the world someday, so we might as well give them a little bit of the reign.
Yeah.
And so I think it's wonderful, and I know you do a super job. I've heard great things about what you do, so thank you so much for what you do for the kids here, and thanks for coming on the show.
Thanks for having me.
Yes, until next time.